Hello everyone. Today let's take a look at Axelar network. So Axelar network provides a set of APIs and the protocols for interchain communication to happen between various ecosystems. So currently Axelar supports five different external chains. So that will be Moonbeam, Phantom, Polygon, Avalanche, and Ethereum. So all these chains can be interconnected via Axelar's APIs and protocols. So developers can build on top of Axelar network. One such example right now that we have in beta is the satellite application. So that is developed by the Axelar team. So down the line, you can expect quite a lot of applications built on top of it. With this intro, today we have first of the multi-part series where we will talk about all things Axelar. So for today's topic, we will take a look at how inflation figure works. Okay, so to talk about the Axelar inflation figures, we must understand it's slightly different from the rest of the blockchains that we have come across. We have two different sections, broadly speaking. So one is the base inflation, the other one is the external chain. So Axelar by nature has been built on top of Tendermint blockchain. So basically there is a 5% rewards for all the validators who are participating in consensus with the base layer, and there is again 5% rewards for multi-sig signings. So these two form the core inflation for Axelar, and the rest of the things is based upon how many chains that is going to be supported by Axelar. So currently we have Ethereum, we have Moonbeam, Phantom, Polygon, and Avalanche. So these five external chains are being supported currently. And as introductory and to kind of get the ball rolling, there is a 2% inflation or 2% rewards allocated to each of this particular chain. So the validators who are validating on these external chains will get a share of the rewards based on their share. So these are all the major criteria that we have with respect to inflation. So the next thing is the minimum value that we have based upon what figure we have is 20%. You can see that 10% comes from the Tendermint and multi-sig layer, and the remaining 10 comes from the external chains. But there is again a possibility of having more than 20%. So basically this 5% can go up to 7.5% for both Tendermint and multisig, depending upon what is the level of staking. So the ideal percentage that we want to reach would be around 67, which will kind of get us still 7.5% inflation. I've given a star there. That's because down the line there will be more chains that will be supported by Axelar. For example, if you say there is a chain X or a chain Y, then there will be a tentative figure that I've given here as 2%. It can be slightly different depending upon what the Axelar team decides. So there will be few inflation figures for different chains. So that way, initially there will be a lot of inflation on Axelar, and the tokens that we talk about for Axelar is AXL. So basically, if I have to give a rough figure in terms of how much tokens will be in inflation is, so let's say if the total supply for Axelar is 1 billion tokens, and assuming the inflation is just 20%, we will get roughly around 547,000 Axelar tokens. So that is the amount of tokens that we can expect as rewards for inflation. So it's going to be quite exciting as well as interesting to see how the tokenomics is being presented, as well as what are all the things that you can do to kind of get the maximum rewards by staking and other things. So stay tuned. So this is just an introductory video about what is the inflation figure. Next, we'll talk more about what are the factors that will affect inflation, how you can best choose a validator to get the maximum rewards and other things. So thank you.